Good morning, students. Today, I, Rajesh Bala, your social science teacher, will teach you Economics Chapter 2 People as Resource Part 1. In this chapter, we will read about the people as resource. The chapter People as Resource is an effort to explain population and asset for the economy rather than a liability. Population becomes human capital when there is investment made in form of education, training, medical care. In fact, human capital is the stock of skill and productive knowledge embodied in them. It is very clear here that it is an investment for a human being when we spend money on health and education. People as resource is a way of referring to a country's working people in terms of their existing productive skills and abilities. A person who is skillful and able to do any work is an important resource for the country, society, and even for family. Investment in human capital through education, training, medical care yields a return just like investment in physical capital. Let us talk about human capital. Human capital is one way superior to other resources like land physical capital. Human resource can make use of land and capital. Land and capital cannot use human resource. In India, a large population has been considered a liability rather than an asset. Why this population is being considered as a liability? Because these people are responsibility of the working people. But a large population need not be, uh, be a liability. It can be turned into a productive assets by investment in human capital. For example, by spending resources on education and health for all, training of industrial and agriculture works in, in the use of modern technology, useful scientific researches, and so on. Let us read about the human resource by reading two stories. First story is about Sakal. There were two friends, Vilas and Sakal, living in the same village, Simapur. Sakal was 12 years old boy. His mother Sheila looked after domestic chores. His father Bhuta Chaudhary worked as an agricultural field. Sakal helped his mother domestic works. He also looked after his younger brother Jitu and sister Situ. His uncle Sham has passed the matriculation examination but was sitting idle in the house as he had no job. Bhuta and Sheila were eager to teach Sakal. They forced him to join the village school, which he soon joined and started studying and completed his higher secondary examination. His father persuaded him to continue his studies. He raised a loan for Sakal to study a vocational course in computers. Sakal was meritorious and interested in studies from the beginning. With great vigor and enthusiasm, he completed this course. After some time, he got a job in a private firm. He even designed a new kind of software. This software helped him increase the sale of the firm. His boss acknowledged his services and rewarded him with the promotion. Now we read in this story that how Sakal did hard work and studied, and finally he got the success. He got a good job and started to earn money. Now let us read about the another story, that is the story of Vilas. Vilas was an 11-year-old boy residing in the same village as Sakal. Vilas' father Mahesh was a fisherman. His father passed away when he was only 2 years old. His mother Geeta sold fish to earn money to feed the family. She bought fish from the landowner's pond and sold it in nearby mandi. She could earn only 20 to 30 rupees per day. Vilas became patient of arthritis and his mother could not be able to get him uh, to get treatment from the doctor. He could not go to school either. He was not interested in studied. He helped his mother in cooking and also looked after his younger brother Mohan. After some time, his mother fell sick and there was no one to look after her. There was no one in the family to support them. Vilas too was forced to face selfish in the same village. He, like his mother, earned only a small income. He followed his mother and did the same work. In the two cases studied, we saw Sakal went to school and Vilas did not go. Sakal was physically strong and healthy. He didn't need to visit the doctor frequently. Vilas was patient of arthritis. He lacked two means to visit the doctor. Sakal requires a degree in computers. Sakal found a job in private firm while Vilas continued with the same work as his mother. He earned a small income like his mother to support a family. In the case of Sakal, several years of education added to the quality of labor. This enhanced his total productivity. Total productivity adds the growth of economy. This in turn plays an individual through salary or in some other form of his choice. In case of Vilas, there could not be any education or health care. In the early part of his life, he spends his life selling fish like his mother. Henceforth, he draws some salary of unskilled labor as his mother. Now, we got that how education and health is an important assets for the good life. Thank you. Next, we will read in our next video.